Hi everyone, JetSetSamurai here. Welcome to another day of games. It is Friday, September 10th. It's Tales of Arise Day. But we're not playing Tales of Arise because Winter's Doomsday is doing that over on his channel before and after this. Instead, we'll be going back to our good old standby at Final Fantasy 13 2. Time and space. Hey Calator, how's it going? And I'm just thrilled. I love this game so much. What? Let's see. We're in Werba. 200 AF, I think? Something like that? I'm going to try to remember. Well, there's a little catch-up thing. I always forget that there's a little, like, previously on Final Fantasy 13 too.
Reveal has an orgasm.
Come on, let's get into this fucking game. Skip that cutscene. Perfect. Alright, so we are in Werba. We are just kind of walking around exploring. What a game! I know, it's so good. I'm so excited that I'm playing it again.
Final Fantasy 13-2. The story so far.
Tell me, Noel.
Kopo! We have to figure out the labyrinth.
You'll be sure to arrive in the future you want. This must be the eclipse.
You know what this is?
That none of those scenes had anything to do with each other. I just obsessed. Hi Inoku, you're not first. Calator is here before you. How's it going, my friend? This coffee tastes weak today. Did I make this coffee? Mogwai made this coffee. Usually he makes it stronger than I do. Interesting. So interesting and so perceptive. Alright, let's see what's cracking over here. Oh yeah, well, you know there's gonna be some treasure in this building. These load screens. I know, isn't it cool? Did you just like... I'm time traveling. Oops, Serah, the enemies are over here. Oops. Get it, girl. Ooh, let's see if we can capture this gas in a Pokeball. Just kidding, that's not how you do it. Oh, why are we starting off with so little HP? Who is fucking us up like that at the beginning of a battle? Hey Shiva, how's it going? Get him, get her, Jade. Yeah. Get my little Zwerg Scandroid out with his little newsboy hat. Oh, see, why y'all fucking us up like that? Who is doing that? This motherfucker? I remember when I played. That was. Sorry. I remember when I played this game originally on the PS3, there was like I want to say maybe like a pre-order bonus or like a free day one DLC or something like that, that gave you some like 2 or 3 monsters for free right at the beginning of the game. And one of them was that really annoying enemy from 13-1 where it's like the Flan, but he has like the ambulance helmet on and they just heal constantly and they go woo, woo, you know what I'm talking about? And I remember when I played this game originally, that was my healer for the whole game. Because that monster was so good at healing. Completed everyone's 7 boards is on and right now the final unit to be finished. Nice! Congrats! We got some sea tears. That's not a monster. I went through all of... I know exactly what you're like. Yes, thank you. They're so annoying because they just heal each other. And you're just like, oh my god, please just die. And all the enemies are just sitting around healing each other. And you're just like, why is this happening? I hate this. But yeah, that's awesome. Shiba, I did last night in bed. I was watching Mars Attacks, the finest film of our generation. And I was going through the Rude Lost chapter. And I got all the way to the Lufenia, but I think I'm going to tackle the Lufenia maybe tonight. I don't know. Mogwai's making homemade biscuits and gravy tonight for dinner, and we're having a friend over, one of the guys that we play Dead by Daylight a lot with. So I imagine tonight's going to be filled with a lot of eating and Dead by Daylight. Which I am not mad about because all the Dead by Daylight DLC is half off on the PlayStation Network right now. So I'm just gonna buy like everything, I think. Everything I don't have, I think I'm just gonna buy it tonight.
We did it!
Because I want it. Better buy them all. I think I'm going to. I think I might. Yeah, so that makes like the DLC, the discounts were, yeah, it makes all the DLCs like $3.99 each for like a killer and a survivor and items. And I'm just like, yeah, I want that. $3.99? I'm down, baby, I'm down. Ooh, just give me a light sounding. But I also bought Tales of Arise, so at some point I gotta figure out when I'm gonna squeeze some of that in. I'll find Rudes with you, but I'm thinking about running up with 7 more. Yes, I love that. I'm just gonna run Yuffie. Who was I thinking for the Lufenia would be good? Yuffie, Yuna. There was a third one that I was like, oh, maybe Trey? I might try Trey. Just because he's super fun. I don't know how well it'll be for damage, but because he'll be my only real DPS on that team. Oh, but Trey debuffs, so he'd knock off Yuffie's debuffs a lot. I need someone who's not going to be putting debuffs on. Maybe Vaughn. Maybe I'll just bring Vaughn. Good boy. Or Setzer. No, Setzer has debuffs as well. Oh, I guess just freeze, huh? Yeah, I might just bring Vaughn and be like, here you go to town. Oh, Rude Yuffie Reno. The only thing I would think about that team is you don't have a great DPS on that team. And Reno's Pyramid and Numb debuffs are good, and his EX debuff are going to be knocking off Yuffie's debuffs. I don't know why we're attacking the EX and not the Chonchons. Because yeah, Reno has 3 debuffs. Rude doesn't have any, mercifully. But I think Reno would be hard to fit on that team with Song in Urba is one of my favorite across the... It's so good. It's so good. Zap, 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 zap. Oh no! Why did everybody die? Can we just finish this fight? There are 8 unit area to get a 10 million DC damage defender. I don't have 8, unfortunately. But that is a dope team. Whee! Lawn and Rain. I'm not using Lawn and Rain in the Lufenia. Yeah, I'm thinking probably not on the Lawn and Rain in a Lufenia. It's 8EX might be coming back soon. Let me look at some business real quick. Because it's been a while since he had an LD rerun, so he's pretty due for one, I would think. Let me see, I don't see it. Where are you at, girl? Unless I'm missing him somewhere, yeah, I guess 8's not coming back for a while. Unless I'm just not seeing him on my forecast. Oh, January? Is that seriously the next time 8 comes back around with his LD? That's a hell of a long time. Neither does something like 8 in the next year is Zach. Orin is gonna become an evasion tank as well. I mean, if nothing else, it's gonna be a lot of good CP farming for my teams, because these enemies are fucking everywhere. But yeah, Orin does turn into an evasion tank with his LD, and that's coming end of November. That's gonna be coming in the second month of Burst Plus. Headbutt. I love that dumb little thing. Get it. Usually to everything. I was thinking about, like, I don't really ever switch out my Ravager from this Zerg's Android, and I was like, I guess I could start building other Ravagers that have like different elements, because he only does thunder elements. I was like, hopefully people aren't like resistant to thunder. I should probably go back. There's some places that I've missed. Let's go back. Give me one of these. These little bugs. Leons. Ooh, they're playing Resonance of Fate. That's a game I should stream. Resonance of Fate. That game makes no fucking sense. If anyone has played it, you know exactly what I'm fucking talking about. I know we're hella like far away from finishing this game, but I'm like always thinking about what's the next thing I'm gonna stream after I finish this. I was thinking Lightning Returns just to keep with the theme. I was also thinking about getting some of those pixel remasters, so then I could play some of those older Final Fantasies that I like never finished or never played in the first place, like Final Fantasy IV, which just got a pixel remaster. glad I came back. Power. Risk it. This thing balloon. Is there a treasure down here or something? Oh yeah. Oh! Why can't I jump down there? Can I from here? Oh yeah. Funky fresh. Funky fresh. Hey Phoenix, how are you today? Let me tell you, Phoenix, my enjoyment, my sheer glee when I saw that DM7 is a Loxic coal farming stage. I said, fine. Give me all the Loxic coal. I literally need thousands of them. Yeah, so I finished the event last night. At least just the DM, like, regular stages. 3 good ones this way. Yeah, I was like, Loxic coal, yes, fucking please. I've never needed anything more in my life than I need just hundreds of Loxic coal. So I'm very excited. Although I ran autos on it last night with the team comp that I brought. And the first auto ran just fine. The second one failed completely. And then the third one, only got 2 stars on it. And I was like, okay, I need to redo this with a more stable team so that I can auto farm for Loxic coal. So I need to figure out what's wrong with what I need to bring on my team to make that a more stable team for DM7. Did I do DMMO1? So I did DMMO1. I don't know if you saw my message in the Discord, but I did DMMO1 thinking that it was like the first stage of the event, like when it first came out, and I was like, this is fucking hard. Like 200 enemies for stage 1 of an event? Like, wow, that's really intense. And then I discovered that, nope, that's an EX stage. Or not an EX stage, but it's a different kind of thing. And I was like, oh, okay, well. Cool. But I did not complete it when I ran it, because I was not prepared for a 200 enemy stage, and I didn't even realize it was 200 enemies until like 50 enemies in, and then I looked up at the thing and I was like, this has got to be almost done. And I looked up at the thing and I was like, oh, nope. It doesn't got to be almost done. So yeah, I need to do that. And at first this turn also when I had to get out the door and I'm like, why is this taking so— Yes! I did the same thing! I was like, this is really intense for a first stage of an old event that is a rerun. Then I was like, oh. I get it. But it's fine. I promoted a whole bunch of old units that I'd been laying around to just E1 at least yesterday. So I got like J and like all these old like 3 stars and 4 stars and shit up to at least E1, because I had a bunch of level up material, battle records and stuff, and I was just like, you know, like, let me just at least get these guys up here, because if nothing else, it's more base skills that I will have access to, and that's always nice. So yeah, I started going back and just upgrading a whole bunch of other operators up to E1. I think all my 3 stars max lately just to do it. Yeah, I'm almost done with that actually. I have, I think, 3 more 3 stars that are at straight up level 1. I have 2 that are at E1, 1, and then the rest of them are done. Also, I finished the 2 stars and the 1 star thing. You know, just to get him out of the way, like you're saying, like just to have it done, you know. But I'm also trying to build Phantom up to E2 because I just got him and I'm like, I like you, you're cool. But I just got Blaze to E2, so I'm like, is that a final 7 units to have everyone max trust? That's fucking intense, dude. Holy shit. Congrats on you, girl. That's nuts. I'm not even close to that. Unless I am and I don't know it. I don't know. Trust is not something that I normally like look at. Since I'm so focused on just like building up a well-rounded group of units to just like have for like when I need to swap them in and out of the squad. Although I guess now I'm just building up to E2s just for fun. Like Estelle I built up to E2. I'm never gonna use her. I don't even know if she's good. I don't particularly love her artwork for her regular, not E2 artwork. That's why I built it up, because I was like, I don't want to look at this artwork anymore. I need better artwork for her, and her E2 artwork is better. It's not great, still, but it's better.
No good. It won't open.
Those Phantom 2 weeks or so ago, E2, 90, S2, M3. I resisted building him for a long time. And I saw Red and Growl before he even came. First time his clone is too useful. Yeah, I saw that he can make a clone of himself, and I was like, okay, I want that. So his S2, is that his best skill? Better than his S3? I guess they're like situational probably, but you know what I mean? People run his S2. Because that's what I do for Mountain. Mountain S2 is phenomenal and amazing. And incredible. You literally just put Mountain S2 as his bread and butter. Okay, cool. Mountain S2, you literally just stick him in a lane, activate his S2, and then just like leave him the fuck alone. And that's fucking delightful. You don't even have to put a healer there. He's just like, blah, 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 blah. I'm healing myself. Blah, 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 blah. I'm healing myself. And you're just like, why are you so good? Hey, I got one of those monsters! A frag leech. What you call it? I actually don't think that I can go up that way because the this whole thing is happening over here. M3 Mountains S2, I haven't tested it yet, but when he was just skill 7, I was underwhelmed by him, but was told that M3 makes a difference. Oh, nice. See, I don't even have him mastered at all. I should start doing that. I was mastering, I was working on Thorns, the S3 mastery, which has been absolutely worth it. I should look and see what Rude's EX on Daily Pull. Nice, Shiva, nice. Gertz, congerts. Revenge! Thorns is so good for something. Yeah, he's so good. So yeah, mastering his S3 was just like, okay, well now I just put him somewhere, activate his S3, and just leave him alone again. And then he just like, he's like, drones, got him. Other enemies, got him. Resistant to physical, got him. He's silly.
Good boy.
Good boy. Until 776 with 486k down. Nice. Missing Roots LP. Hey Dane, how's it going? Missing Yuffie's EX. Thorns just give you this and that. Yeah, Thorns is amazing. He's real good. I should look and see what Manta needs for his mastery ranks. Where do I need to go? I repeat, where do I need to go? Do I need to go to the bridge? I'm just walking around fucking blind as a bat. Fairly yeah, and he's fairly tanky. Well, it's because his S2 is like that, like tanky skill where he's just like, I will stop attacking, but if you hit me, you are going to take damage. You're not gonna be looking at good luck, Shiva. You can do it. Kate's just mowing his little head off over here. Oh, Mountain Time 3 is gonna take 6 of those crystal devices. Yuck, that is poopy.
Let's regroup.
It's like the Totoro cat bus. You'll see how much Mountain stuff takes. I was like, I'm gonna just debuff him and then I'll be good. And then it was taking too long, so I gave up. Telling Gas to join the team. I don't know if the Seaths count as monsters? Because they used to be people? So I don't know if they can join the team. Bye, love you. Yeah, like I don't have any Seath. I don't know if the Seath can join your team at all. Because yeah, they used to be people. And that would be kind of fucked up. Here I am just running back and forth throughout Orba, trying to figure out where I need to go. It's good CP farming though, I'm not going to be mad about it. Chon chon. Okay, let's see. Mountain baby, what do you want? S2. Oh, I need 4 of those weird F alloys, and then I can do his mastery first. His mastery one at least. But there are some of those in the event stuff, in the event shop. Uh-oh. Once I can buy things in the event shop that are not Siderica bits. Let's see if this auto farm for this locks of full stage actually works this time.
Thank you.
Do 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 do. Bam. Okay, get that map completion. Ooh, look, there's big ones. Maybe I can get one of the big ones. Can I give up a Jade Dorino now? Yes, you can. I figured that wasn't gonna work, because he has 3 debuffs, and Yuffie has 10. Dip out, got a car repair. Oh, good luck with your car repair, Phoenix. You have a great day. Numb is hitting me for 1 brave hit only. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, Noel has launch now. That's dope. Oh, I got one of them! I saw his little soul crystal or whatever just like hanging out in the air. Chelisarada. Montada fritada. I wonder what they are. Ravagers? Go on, Noel. No, see, my auto failed again. Where is this failing? I let one through. Oh, so strange. I wonder why that happens. Interesting. Okay, what are you? You're a saboteur. Oh. Spice assassine. They are killing me with low numbers. Oh no. Someone help the tickets. You know, I'm not really like mad about all these enemies. Like, I would normally be mad about all these enemy encounters, but this is gonna be plenty of good CP, which I desperately need, clearly. Oh shit.
Scared much? Good boy.
All right, back to attacking. We're out of this. Oh, it's a 60 turn Lupenia? Blech. I hate those low turn Lupenias, because then it's just like, well, I gotta find a different way to kill them. So annoying. Okay, get him. Kitty clap. Meow meow. I know, right? A 500 turn battle. Then I don't have to worry about it. I like that Kate Sith kind of looks like Baby Yoda. Hey, try together before I miss. I love the name. Oh my god. Yay, we'll watch Twitch again. But yeah, also Crashing and Gathering before I missed you. I could guess it was you, I could guess from the name. Make an educated guess. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, right here. I was like, what? Let's go. Let's solve the time crimes or whatever we're doing. I like that Noel's just like very casual about it. He's like hand on hip, like time crimes again. Ugh. Just another day for Noel. Like now he's just gonna sit there and watch. This is both hands on hips pose that he's doing. Who stands like that? I guess people from the future. Okay. Cursed it. Not that the Fey Kingdom is called the Kingdom from Rainbows. It's a land made for us! I love that. Oh, it's for us. Yeah, Eel Meg is really pretty, though. That's like one of my favorite zones in the entire game. I think it's just beautiful. We're going this way. There we go. Boop. 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 Oh, no. Boop. Boop. It's just a circle. No, isn't that what bombs look like in this game? Yeah, they're like big old dodecahedrons. And how's it going, my friend? What do we got here? Some of this cinnamon. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Down, dia. Okay, no, oh, no. Oh, yes, this. To you. That to you, that to you, that to you, and this. Yeah. Haven't stabbed anyone yet. Oh, good. Well, that's good, though. You're doing great. That's usually how I judge if it was... I mean, that's how Ice Cube always judged if it was a good day. If he didn't have to use his AK, then it was a good day. There, it's done. We made a fountain. Fragment discovered. Times coral.
You solved the paradox, Kupo.
Right on schedule. Now we can locate in its artifact.
You gotta hit him, Serah. Serah, we gotta slap that. Thank you. Come on, Serah. Step, step. I love that last hit of that. It's so sexy. Oh, nope. I know what you is. Slash ban. Am I really gonna have to type this whole thing out? The user you are trying to ban doesn't exist. That'd be 10 fucking bucks. Got him. sniper. She's a sniper from the side. I'm gonna have so much fucking CP to use. This is awesome. I'm just like holding off on using it, but I should just go for it. Trying to hold off for as long as possible because then I'll just have like a fuck ton of it to use. I know that orange newsboy cap is literally just the best. I want to put it on everyone. Please fuck the cat. Please fuck the cat. Okay, clearly I need to use some CP because these guys are so really hard. I'm probably gonna be facing the boss here pretty soon or something. Oh. I was like, he's got one health. Okay. Oh, bye, Noel. He's like, I'm going down here. I'm gonna use our CP, buddy. Sound effects is just great. It's so good. Okay, D Protega, Gale Strike. Ooh. Oh, but Curasa. Then I wouldn't have to use Kate Sith as my main medic. I could just have her as my main medic. Oh god, do I give her raise as well? I think I do. Let's increase accessory capacity. I'm my carpenter to 50, 4 more crafters to get to 50, and then I gotta do gatherers. Oh, you're a madman. I love it though. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, it's fine. Let's get you Life Siphon anyway. Once you get the Firmament unlocked, that's gonna be like your best way to level your gatherers and crafters. Okay, well, so now I can stop using Kate Sith, so I guess let's take him out of the Paradigm Pack. Who should I put in the Paradigm Pack? Rissa with the sub! Thank you, Rissa! I appreciate you! Hi, baby. I feel like maybe I need, kind of shit he got? That's not what I meant to do. Let me look at these mom. Plans to sell a whole lot of items for our houses. Now I don't have to get gear for reward. Instead, grab Alagon pieces for our future house. Yes, future house. So excited for our future house. That'll be real good. Okay, deep protect, Imperial Fog, Dispel. Just what do you get? Vigilance, Veil, and Brave Gut. I just don't know what I want, you know? Vigilance, Shell, Veil, Gut. I could keep going for this other medic who already has Raise and Cheer. But if I give him Cura... Ay, ay, ay. Okay, Relentless Assault X, yes. But this is gonna be Diversity X still. This is gonna be... Yeah, we'll do that. Sentinel Medic is what we want, actually. Okay, I think that's good. We have to get you a fun hat. Crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. We'll save here because I feel like this is going to be a thing. Or one of these things.
Here! Here!
Yeah, so we actually need to, fellow FC members, Rissa and Pen, we need to talk about where we want to have our house at.
Here!
I think I want to have maybe a FC meeting before, at some point before Endwalker comes out, where we need to talk about what housing district we want our free company mansion in. And like what we want to do with it. I mean, I know I really want to do like the submarine stuff so we can get rewards for all of us. But we need to talk about where we want to have it. I was thinking Kugane would be really cool, but then like new people can't go there. And like Ishgard is the same way. Like I would love to have our house in Ishgard, but again, then new people can't go there. So we got to figure it out. Like I like Kugane or Ishgard for sure are like my top two, but it's the problem that like then any player that's not that far in the game can't come to the house.
Looks like we lost.
Done and done. Erba, this was their home. But now they're frozen in Cocoon's crystal pillar, never to return. They slept for centuries. And then they awoke again, in our time. Though they came from Grand Pulse, they became Cocoon's saviors.
So you're saying they traveled through time to save the future?
Yeah, I guess they did in a way.
I guess if you want to look at it like that. That looks like an artifact if I've ever seen one.
It looks like an oracle drive.
I haven't seen anything.
Stop.
Serah!
Lightning. Lightning. Serah, I'm sorry.
Hey, the apologies can wait. We got a wedding to plan, right? Right? Like, come on. What do you say? Lightning, I swear to you, we'll make her happy.
I believe you.
My memories. They're real, aren't they? How can they be?
Crazy. Ishgard at my top. I'll start today with Gridania. Yeah, I think we're just putting our names for the lottery
changed.
on like any of the housing districts and whichever one we get
Impossible.
first.
If you change the future, you change the past.
It keeps changing?
Change is the constant.
Caius.
I have seen you. I have seen you both.
You.
What? You mean Osiris? I am not the Yule you know.
You must understand, there are many Yules.
Caius.
Wait. I saw you. My sister was fighting you.
What are you doing here in this time?
I learned of your journey, leaping back and forth along the timeline. Yule has been watching everything you do.
Voyeur.
No. She's been watching us?
Yes. I see you understand the significance of that. Then you must also understand that I am here for a reason. Your actions have necessitated the strictest sanctions.
Alright, see, I'm glad I did my Crystarium points.
Hey, hold on a second. What do you mean, sanctions?
I must protect the sanctity of the timeline.
Caius!
Great. Can we fuck him up? Some sabotage. That's all I need, baby. Oh, did he debuff? Or yeah, he debuffed. Or not debuff, but he cleansed all our buffs. But that's okay. Because his debuffs are still sticking. Well, it was a good run on Rena. Aw, did you lose? Where are you going, Kai? Needed a 30%? Nice. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, ladies, now let's get in formation.
Foolishness.
This should do it. Did you? Balance is key.
I kept spamming the debuff. Oh, that's nice.
Fall into darkness.
New formation. Here I go.
One more shell from me, buddy.
Take this! Get him!
Oh, he's got like a health regen thing going on? Oh shit.
Get him!
Fall into darkness.
We're gonna win!
Fall into darkness.
Go on.
Oh! Oh my god! This is really murdering me. Am I supposed to lose this fight?
Is that it?
Nope. sniped.
Take this!
Man, he really just spams the moves, doesn't he?
Everyone attack!
Fall into darkness.
Sorry.
Ugh.
Foolishness.
You're gonna win! Appreciate it. Here I go. Here I go.
So weak.
He sucks. Spoiler alert, there's not much fun.
Go on. Here I go.
See, his health is back to full.
Let's do it.
This should do it. Now!
Fall into
I
darkness.
can't get how fast.
New formation! Get him! This should do it!
mine.
Thanks, buddy. Now!
He's almost dead.
Sorry.
Foolishness.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Our journey is over.
Okay. We got this. We're gonna try it again. Nia wanted God, it looks similar to Onimusha. Yup. Yup. Very Onimusha Tenchu vibes kind of thing. Okay. Try this again. Maybe I put Kate Sith back in for a little bit. Since he's higher level? That. Hopefully we'll have an easier time now with a little bit of zhuzhing up my team.
It looks like...
Yeah, girl, we know. Why is Serah lower than Noel?
Hey, hold on a second. What do you mean, sanctions?
I must protect the sanctity of the timeline.
Caius!
Here!
If I end this battle quick, I don't have to worry about all the bullshit. That's my philosophy here.
Fall into darkness.
I can still fight. I won't let you down. Here!
No, never gonna send nudes. I know. I hate it. Put buffs back on Noel. For the big damage phase. Okay. Let's damage phase.
Here!
Let's damage phase. This bullshit. You just gotta beat him to death through it.
I'm good to go.
Foolishness.
I'm good to go.
You're mine.
Our time now.
He made it back up to half health. Annoying. Why does this fight suck so bad?
Foolishness.
Oh, he's almost back up to full health? My god. Oh, come on.
Here! I'm good to go.
Fall into darkness.
Can we just beat him to death through this regen? This is so much bullshit!
Fall into darkness.
Immortal words of Rebecca Blanche. It's Friday, gotta resub on Friday. Thanks, Dane! Thank you, Madama dear. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, why? This is so hard! Oh! See, then he gets all the way back up to full fucking health. Thank you, Sheba. We need to do deprotect. No! Then he's back to full. And he takes away all my buffs. There is Dispel, but you can't dispel his HP regen buff. And then he's back to full health. Why? What am I doing wrong? Just kill me. Just kill me.
Is that it? You're mine.
Okay. We're gonna get killed, and then I'm gonna redo my paradigms. 'Cause this is not working. I'm thinking 3 commandos. Which I don't have a commando monster leveled up. I could do this one. Let's try that. If this doesn't work, I'll have to go level up or something. I really want to kill him before the first stagger period ends. That's why I'm doing 3 commandos. I'm thinking through the first stagger period.
What do you mean, sanctions?
I must protect the sanctity of the
So let's
timeline.
get him real close to stagger.
Caius!
Have I beaten this one before? I mean, I've beaten this game before, back in the day. Back in the day. Let's do this. Let's start saboteuring him. I hate that he launches you in the air like that. So annoying. Like, I can't even get any ATB moves off. Stop! I'm trying to fucking shell you, Jesus. Just let me wound you, let me kill you. Okay, let's get some buffs on everyone. Abilities, let's do Protect Gun. And then we'll do Shell Gun. And then we'll do Vigilica. Oh, ugh, why 3 today? Jesus. Slash ban paste. And then we'll do Veil Gun. Now we'll do Relentless Assault. Finish off that stagger gauge. Great. Keep going. Keep killing, keep killing, keep killing. That's what I don't want to happen. No! See, this is... Then I have to go into damage control mode. When he does the body and soul, it just, like, he just starts spamming the shit out of moves, like this. Hey Hope, how's it going? Oh, he's almost dead too. Come on, man. Ugh. Oh my god! Okay. Tech gun. Shell gun. Vigil gun.
Is that it?
Veil gun. Stop doing that. See, he's almost all the way back at full health again. Alright, let's whoop some things. I know most of these characters, they're Defu, apart from 7 and 10, since we have a meatball sub. Vanille, not technically in this one. Weirdly enough. Let's change to get the correct abilities on. See, he's back at full health. Okay, and now his regen is gone. Let's imperil him as well.
Here.
Can he not be imperiled? course not. He's doing body and soul again. Oh, I did imperil him. The hell? Just one-shot Serah like that. Jesus Christ.
Your time is short.
I almost have him. I hate this fight. Oh, hi, Croissant. Yeah, Dispel, I did. He's so fucking annoying. Oh my god. Because then he does body and soul, which heals him. And then he just starts fucking blasting me. Oh, we got him this time. We got him this time. If Serah doesn't get yeeted off the face of the planet with this fucking wounded ass HP. Let's debuff the shit out of him. So anyways, I start blasting.
Good to go.
Get him with the kitty clock. Meow. Oh, I beat him. Oh. Thank the Lord.
You shall pay for your crimes in blood.
I love blood.
Serah!
Caius is like, this is my first blood.
Stop this, Caius. I am not going to fight you.
Times have changed. I'm not the Caius you once knew. To change history is a sin.
It's too late. The timeline has already changed.
But must we accept this, Yule?
If you change the future, you change the past. You can remold history as your heart desires.
Let's go now, before you are made to witness more.
Okay. Bye. He's like, let me just casually beat the shit out of you, and now I'm just gonna go. He's like, I gotta go to Starbucks. Feeling a little woozy.
You will...
Here comes phase 2. Not yet. Don't worry, that will happen. Caius fucking Ballad. Such a tool. I don't know, I love Caius. I think he's a great bad guy. Whee. Where is phase 3? Oh, don't worry, that will also happen. Fighting Caius is like some sort of never-ending fucking story, bitch. We have to do it a lot throughout the game. You crack that sound. You. Bless you, James. Bless you. Because you know what Caius is gonna do? He's gonna Superman that hoe. Superman that hoe. Caius is gonna Superman the timeline. The hoe he's referring to is time. Wow, I'm so happy that fight is over. That fight was fucking hell. But it's done. It's hell that is in our past. But if we change the future, we can change the past. This is the kind of shit where the game really loses me on like comprehension of time travel mechanics. Get the fuck out of no. Thank you. It's like, okay, changing the past to change the future, I can get behind that. That's how time travel has classically worked in time travel stories. But changing the future to change the past because somehow the timeline is going to correct itself to meet the future that you have created. Doesn't it just seem like changing the future would just change that future's future? Parachute planes blocking my life. Story of my fucking life. The paradox is solved and an artifact has appeared, but questions still remain. Who is Caius? How much would the artifact sell for? Could we make some money off of this, no?
That man, Caius. Who is he exactly? I've seen his face before, in my dream.
I thought I recognized him, but I don't think he's the man I used to know. He couldn't be here. Not in this time.
Let's open the gate. Do 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 do. Oh, hey, Choky Bokey. I kind of thought that I would get some good CP from that, but I did not. You think you can ride this, Chocobo? Oh, hey, hidden little treasure chesticle. Mog. I need you, buddy. Come here. I can't do this while riding a chocobo. Homophobic. Yeah, I'll waste a Gissel Green, I guess. Ugh, what the fuck is the point? You know? Rude. So anyway, I start blasting. That's what I always feel like when I use multicast with the Zerg Scandroid. It's just like, he's just like blap, 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 big blap, biggest blap. Okay, look at Mog, look what I found.
Go, Mog.
Why can't I open it? Oh, there we go. Hypno Crown, Hypno Toad. All glory to the Hypnotoad.
She was the
All
same,
glory to the Hypnomog.
the same face, the same voice. But even so, she didn't know me at all.
You mean you?
Yes. Well, no questions?
Noel is upset about Yule. He wonders why I don't ask him about her. What should I say to him? Sorry, I drifted off. Sorry, I just don't care. It would be hard for you to answer.
Seems to me that if I ask, you'd have a hard time trying to answer. I know what it feels like, not being able to explain how you feel, so I won't ask.
Thanks, Sarah. We'll talk about it soon.
Sure.
Sure. Sure, Jan.
Lightning, Noel and I traveled to Erba. You wouldn't believe how much happened to us there. We found a prophecy that the seers of the Farseers had recorded. We saw a young girl called Yule, just like the seeress. And we met a man named Caius, the man you were fighting in my dream. I guess what worries me the most, though, is that Noel looks sad. Sadder than I've ever seen him. And there's something else, too. The strange thing that both Caius and Yule said about the past. If you change the future, you change the past. I'm afraid of what that might mean for us.
I mean, it doesn't really mean
When
much
Noel and I
to
solved the
anyone.
paradox, we changed the future. Does that mean the past of Hope and the others has also changed?
Wouldn't it just split the timeline from there instead of making a complete finished alternate timeline that runs parallel to it? Living timeline, yeah, it's wild. It's just wild. It's just like this sliding nonsense craziness. Oh, thanks to Sarah Noel, a new timeline has been created. Insert unsolicited advice on how to play properly. Just use Sarah Noel. That's how you. That is correct. Hi, Winter. How are you, my dear? 2 at once? Oh boy, I love banning things. Copy. Dang, y'all, I've had so many of these today. Actually. Hello, bots. Using FF13 to meta, shame on you. Yeah, using Noel and Serah. How meta slave of you. When a parallel world is unlocked, the O in the year is replaced with an X. For example, 1X AF is 10 years after the fall of Cocoon. Same as 10 AF, but the people have different memories as they've led different lives. You can still return to the original date and location at any time by using the Historia Crux. Sure. Sure, Jan. So now we have an alternate Yashas Massif 10 AF. That's for some reason not next to the other Yashas Massif 10 AF. But this one is 1X. Because it's an alternate timeline. Do you think I could beat that thing now if I go to here? West Staines Massive 10 as fuck. Yeah, it's 10 as fuck. This is 300 as fuck. Should we go try just for fun? You ever see the Ali G show? Oh my god, yes. I was going like this. More complex this storyline or a Kingdom Hearts game? You know, I have never really understood the Kingdom Hearts is too confusing. Like, it's incredibly complex, but it all, if you absorb all the stories, if you just play them all in order, it all makes sense. It's just too complex for its own good. This just doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know. This also makes sense within its own rules. It's just that its own rules also don't make sense. That's the problem with this game. I played every Kingdom Hearts. Me too. Me too, girl. It's not hard to understand if you play it all. You just have to fucking play it all, and there's too many of them. is the problem. And also Kingdom Hearts 3 is a bullshit, so... Anyway, I'm gonna take a break. We'll be right back. Just past the halfway point on my car now. Oh. I'm gonna take a short break and I'll be right back with some more of this time travel, change the future, change the past to change the future, to also change the alternate future, to change the alternate past. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, guys. Hi, it's me, I'm back. First playing on KH3 and I'm proud. Or, I don't know. Oh, Critical. Critical wasn't in the game when I played it. Because they added that in an update later. Like a month. 2 months after the game came out or something like that. But I did not get to play on Critical. Which is fine. That game's bullshit anyway. Yes, time and space. Time and space. Anyone else like these little dumb pieces of shit? These little candy corn pumpkins? I love them. I have always loved candy corn. Yes, and candy corn is like crack. It has its haters. Those people are wrong. Because candy corn is the tits. Crack 2.0. Advanced crack. You're a candy corn hater, Dane? No! The dark side has taken him. No! We must force feed him candy corn. Yeah, banned. Okay, I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to beat this guy, but let's try it. We're much stronger now. The question is, what are your thoughts on Circus Peanuts? Circus Peanuts can eat my fucking ass. I hate them. They're horrid. absolute bullshit candy. Okay, my list of okay, I'm not a big sweets person anyway, but here's my list of absolute bullshit candy. Circus peanuts, Swedish fish, gummy sharks. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All bullshit. Can I not imperil you? I would like to imperil you, please. Oh, he is immune to imperil. Okay. You know what else is really great about this game that not enough people talk about is they removed fucking TP as a resource. Cause like, who is trying to fucking do that bullshit? Not me. Oh, actually. Oh, I'm on Noel. Okay, sorry, I'm catching up on chat right now. No Swedish fish, no, they're also disgusting. Kindergarten in 1987 when the government talks about circus peanuts into class.
Get close.
The last day for is I barked them all out and not have sense. Well, that's good because they're disgusting. You don't need to have them. They are the worst. They're literally just styrofoam packet peanuts that someone like colored with an orange crayon. And we're like, this is candy now. And all the little dumb kids in the 80s were like, yeah, candy, because, you know, we love candy. Bubblegum and taffies at the sweet shop and the sweetheart candy. Swedish fish are fucking also disgusting. What do they even taste like? Garbage. Someone calls them swish fish. Swish, swish, fish. That's cute. Cardboard with sugar. Yeah, it's like, why do you like them? Anyone who likes them, why? Give me a good, solid answer. I just want to know. My favorite non-chocolate candy. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big sweets guy. I like candy that's more like, I like sour stuff, like I like sweethearts and like Sour Patch Kids. If I have to, I like Nerds because they're a little too tart, and that's why I like them. I'm also not a big chocolate guy though anyway. Like, yeah, I like butterscotch. Oh yeah, give me a Werther's Original. That is my favorite shit. Oh yeah, I am absolutely an old lady when it comes to candy. Like I'm like, too sweet for my blood. I wrecked this guy this time. Holy shit. Skittles. Oh yeah, I like Skittles. Chocolate half that stuff. Yeah.
Come on, all together.
I like, my favorite is a Take 5 bar. If I'm eating chocolate, it has to have some salty element to it.
Yeah, do it! See if you like this! Serah! Shoot!
Got it! Hit it!
Yeah!
Almond joys? Oh yeah, I love almond joys. Yeah, if it's got nuts in it or pretzels and chocolate, that's my favorite. Yeah, Take Fives I like because it's literally everything. It's chocolate, it's peanut butter, it's pretzels, it's nuts, it's fucking caramel. I was like, what's the fifth one? It's called Take Five because it's 5 things in it. Love that shit. Love it.
Just won't stay dead. Let's go. Yeah, hit it hard while it's down and I mean we get out of here. Look, that way.
Come on, Snow! Let's go!
Hey, Serah.
So it's like, Snow Punch. Snow Punch! But why no Snow Punch? I'm a hero.
Listen, hotheads who can't back down don't last long on this planet.
Maybe. Sometimes you gotta make a stand.
You're not listening to me. Humans aren't strong. They die easy.
Well, some of us are tougher than others. Anyway, thanks for the help. You got a name?
Kupo.
They call me Not Snow.
This is Noel. And this is Snow. We're getting married.
It's on hold
Oh.
for now.
You know, somehow I didn't expect you to be such a hothead. All I hear is what a great guy Snow is. And look where you are, all the way in the future.
I'm sorry, who's the hothead? What were you thinking bringing Serah out here?
Listen, Snow. Guess what, Lightning? I found Snow again.
Boy problems.
He hasn't
Who's
changed a
got
bit.
'em?
Still as reckless as ever, still doing his own thing. To think I spent all that time worrying about him.
Getting these peanut butter
me.
chocolate pretzel
Guess
edibles.
I'll never
Oh.
learn.
Would not recommend. They taste too good.
And that's how we got here.
Now it's
Hey
your
Sly,
turn.
I know he's been banned already.
Why
Don't
did
worry.
you
I
up
should
and
just
leave
remove
Serah?
that.
What are you doing fighting here in the future?
I've gotten 5 of them today.
You really want to know?
That's
I
not
asked,
the right
didn't I?
Lightning appeared in my dreams too. Can you believe it?
You saw lightning?
She told me I had to protect Cocoon, so I started jumping through time, checking things out. I learned that the giant jelly bean back there knocks Cocoon down.
You mean the flan we just fought?
Uh-huh.
According to the stories I heard back in my own time, Cocoon was brought down by war.
Well, there's more than just one cause. Did you see what it was doing, that flan? It's melting the crystal of the pillar, bit by bit.
But Vanille and Fang, they're inside it.
Yeah, so Cocoon starts to get unstable, people feel the tremors and begin to panic. Next thing you know, everyone's fighting each other.
It's consistent with what I know, sort of.
I can't believe lightning appeared in your dreams as well. She told you to protect Cocoon's pillar. So she must want you to save Vanille and Fang.
Like I said, sometimes you gotta make
Just
a
use
stand.
lightning.
I don't have a choice. My mission is to stop that thing for good.
Snow's here because of something Lightning said in his dream. What else does he know? She's still alive.
You saw lightning in a dream too. That means it must be true. She is alive.
Yep. You were right all along, Serah. There she was, right there in my dream. We
A
talked
Ford
and
F-150,
everything.
right? Yes.
So once I've made sure Vanille and Fang are safe, we can look for light together.
Let us
Phantom
help you
K,
fight the
hello,
monster.
thank you so much for that
I
follow.
won't abandon Vanille and Fang.
I appreciate you.
If that's what Lightning wants, we've got no choice. None of this makes sense. There are thousands of flan appearing out of nowhere, and they're fusing and creating a beast that shouldn't exist.
It's an incredible product placement. Ford F-150 Lightning?
Could it be a paradox?
Time means nothing, so she could still be dead. Yeah,
It
that's
is.
also true.
We'll need to
Yeah,
do some
Lightning just shows up in a
traveling
Ford
to fix
truck. Before Chuck turns into
Means
Odin.
You gotta find an artifact first.
Lightning, did you meet Snow in his dreams? Is there a reason why you can only talk to us when we sleep? Snow hasn't changed one bit. Even
Am I planning to play Lightning Returns after 32? I think so. I think that's on the docket, yeah.
He's still as hot.
Because I haven't played Lightning Returns. I mean, I have, but I only played maybe like a quarter of it.
It's a relief too.
So I've never finished it. This game I have finished. But I think we might do Lightning Returns after this, yes.
It's good to worry about the simple stuff. Being with Snow helped me forget about what the future might hold.
Is the Lightning one the electric version? Yes. It's the Tesla one. Snow's new hair in this makes him look like a chocobo, and I think that that is just delightful.
This is a map of the area. Take it with you.
Maybe so happy to see you play LR after this. Yeah, alright, deal. Beating Lightning Returns a few days ago, it was fun. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I want to play it. Well, I want to finish it, I suppose, really bad. Nope. You're a robot. Time for me to ban you. You're also a robot. Oh my god, so many of them today. Sniped. Copy. Ban. That's like... What is that? 8 of them so far today? Want to become famous? Ah! Little poops. I like how Snow's just like here. He's like, I'm a guest party member, and I'm like, I didn't want you. Yeah, it's not the, it's the hate rate mod. But you know, did you see Slide today that Twitch is suing those people that were doing that? Anything new game plus on normal mode, just a prep for hard mode. Yes, I love that. He punch him, punch, punch. I'm Snow, Chungo, punch. One time we were playing a D&D campaign, and my friend Emily was playing, and she played a monk named Chungo, and every time she punched anything, she would say, Chungo, punch! It was the best. Spot, 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 spot. Everybody! That's me today. So buy the cloud costume for LR, not yet. When I played it originally, I played it with the cloud costume because it was right after it came out. I'll worry about that though when I get to Lightning Returns.
No good.
I didn't buy any of the DLC for this game either. Jump, Serah! Okay, Noel, come on.
There are so many little Flan. Where are they all going to?
We follow them straight to the artifact. Well, maybe.
It could happen. They may be drawn by the space-time disturbance.
But why?
Let's find out.
but why? Oh wait, hold up. What you doing? What you on about?
Got your attention.
Must be that vine.
Come on, Mom.
Guess he's telling us we can use it to get across.
Oh,
Got it.
that's all you're telling me?
Just look for a vine.
Follow the Killer Tomato. Oh yes, this is Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, bitch.
Serah.
Attack them.
They have to. I wanted to find you.
Hate it though, Serah. Plan Banero. Come on, Android. Zudap. You can hit Snow all you want. I literally can't even see a health bar, so like, just hit him. This is like Larsa situation all over again. Like, he's in my party, but he's not really in my party. Y'all can hit him as much as you want. Except for don't hit my boy Larsa. I think don't hit him. He's precious and he must be protected. Hit Redis. He deserves it. HP mechanic, you mean the like the wounding, where it like takes your max HP down? It's really cool. It's also really fucking amazing. 9 a.m. I spotted a Haas trying to stalk me. Oh yeah, they're everywhere. I've had so many of them just in today's stream that I'm just like, this is exhausting. Exhaust arena.
We did it!
I'm sorry I left you like that. This is all over. I'll help you find Lightning, okay?
We're going this way. Yeah, Mogwai got one following him the other day. He got an email about it, and he was like, I've literally never even streamed in my life, and someone is following me. And I was like, what's the name? And he was like, Hoss? And I was like, no.
End of the road. We have to turn back. No way we can take that.
Snow, shut up!
Don't encourage it.
Hey, big guy, we need to get through this valley. Mind giving us a ride?
Oh, okay. Throw a Moogle!
I don't think it hurt you.
No answer. Guess I'll take that as a yes.
It'll swallow you whole.
Snow is a tank, yeah. That's true. In Gifu, he is a tank.
Bouncy.
Is it angry?
I think so.
I used him as like a main tank in that game forever before I finally replaced him with
Come aboard, help me out.
Okay.
Gladio. It'll swallow you whole. Context, yeah, context. Phrasing. I have no hosses. Oh, good. Yeah, those are the hate raid bots. We don't want them.
Can you check that out? Over there.
No, it's too far for me, Kupo.
Okay, I'll throw you closer.
Kupo!
Good idea. We can broaden our search radius.
Serah, please! Save Mom, Kupo!
Good luck.
Good luck. The bonds of trust between you and your winged companion have enabled you to perform the Moogle throw. Perfect. Press the left button to grab the Moogle in line of your aim. Without releasing the button, press right button to send the Moogle flying off to search the area. If your throw is accurate, Mog will be able to retrieve the treasure for you. If the Moogle is far away when enemies appear, his warning will come too late and the Mog clock will tick around at a much faster rate. Be careful when throwing the Moogle in monster-infested areas. Oh, there is a missable artifact? Is it in this little train ride? Oh, I threw him right at Noel. Sorry, Noel. Mog, come back. Mog. There you are. He was not happy. Poor Mog, Kupo! He's not poor. He's rich with being thrown around. But even if it was missable though, right? Couldn't you just reset the timeline? Come on, Automa. I mean, stuffed animal fights are great foreplay. That's fair.
Hey, nice going, little guy.
Keep looking for more treasures.
Hey, nice going, little guy.
Popo. Oh, hey, girl. Oops. I seen you. I seen you.
Maybe he's looking forward to the free lunch.
I seen it.
No worries.
Seen it with my own eyes.
Think of something.
Mog, come back.
How have you
Come back!
survived this long?
Mog.
No good, Kupo! Kupo,
Get the artifact, bitch. Wee. Wahoo! Just launching a fluffy creature. My cat when I see a roach. Chocobocolina.
I can't stand to even think about
stand
them.
it.
They're slimy and gooey and sticky and goopy. So gross. Hey there, I'll sell you some great stuff. So in return, I think you should take care of the giant plan. You know what I mean by take care, right?
Murder, girl. Murder. I heard you.
Oh, thank you. And don't forget to take care of the plan.
I didn't say shit, girl. You are inferring. Give me that chest.
You did it!
Can I throw him at that?
Come on,
Oh. I'll just probably come back to that from the other side. Sorry, Mog. How dare they use that character model on Chocolina just to give you a happy ending so she can see all the flan juice. Ooh. Girl. Yes, Chocolina is Ant's favorite character, besides Noel's arms. Noel's arms are the main character. Secret main character. Like how Snow is just fucking running around just like roundhouse kicking everything. See how long you can get away with that. Falcon kick! Falcon kick! Falcon kick! Show me moves! Hiya! I like that he gets kind of like balls on his tummy, like, ooh, too much moving. Oh, now you want to do something? Oh, now. Girl. What are you trying to show me? Can I throw you there from here? No, I cannot! Okay, Mog, we're gonna come back around the other side. Come on back, baby.
The Flan are headed in that direction. Let's go.
They want me to bounce on me. I don't bounce on things for free. What they paying me? Beat the Event 13 tube, didn't unlock all the timelines. I did way back in the day when I originally played this game. I think I only was missing like maybe like 3 or 4 fragments, but they were really annoying ones. And so I did not finish like 100% platinum the game. but I came real close. Because yeah, I was only missing just a couple of the fragments. One was the one from the casino, because you have to get a jackpot on the slot machine. And I did not want to do that, so I didn't. So I just didn't. I don't know what the other ones were. Probably were just time-consuming ones. Because I can grind and I can go like all over and do any task and all things. But when it's like a real time-consuming one, I'm just like, oh, girl, really? I don't know. Like, is it worth it? Let me work it. I'll put it down a bit and reverse it. A big meaning good monster, right? Pokemon. I want the emergency fucking ambulance wand from the that I had when I played this game the first time. It's Serah and her two boyfriends, right? Hey GR, they're a throuple. King Kupo. Where are you? Oh, see, no, I'm not. I can't bounce on him, Og. Yeah, I can't bounce on it. Okay, well, it was worth a look-see. Mog's trying to get me to do all these kind of fucking unspeakable acts. It goes like normal here, but in Defu they are huge. Yeah, well, yes, correct. Well, Defu is always playing with those fucking crazy proportions and character models, so I get it. But yes, they are big as hell in that game. Snow's trying to go up that way. I'm trying to not go that way. What's over here? Just die. Oh.
Beauty's on the tree.
Then, okay, I'll die. Thank you. Then, you're welcome. Thank you. Boom. There kind of goes in the lightning stance for 2 seconds. Yeah, it's cool. She's like, I learned it from my sister. I don't have the artifact.
Let's go find
the dumb bitch. Anything over this way? No. Fine, I guess I'll go follow Snow. While also fighting monsters. Ooh, I want to catch this monster. Fish. Give me a big old fish. So slap. Mogwai! Hello! Slap. Always shoot a little bubble of sprite at me. Man, teaching Noel launch was like, yes, the correct move. Because then he's just like, bloop. Meow. Woof woof. Delish. Woof woof. Oh no, it's bow wow. Delish. Bow wow. Some dish.
Look at these guys. They sure know how to stay in line.
Anything around here? It's like really complicated on the map for some reason. Boing.
This is where they were all trying to get to.
Now we'll see what all the fuss was about.
Let's break up the party and get our artifact.
Boing. Yes, but also. Yeah. Thanks, Mog. Ooh, an ember ring. Oh shit.
You did it!
We got CP to use? Hell yeah, we do. Bow wow! Delish. Bow wow! Some dish. Buy the fat, yeah, did you buy the fat cat yet? Let's make up a party and get that artifact. Me when I grab a bunch of new LD weapons, right? I want D Protega. Alright. What do we got for you? Ruinga. Maybe we'll get us some Sentinel levels. Okay, well, I guess not a whole lot of them. I'm still leveling up this medic. Cause she about to get Kira. And if I can have a monster, improved raise. Okay, almost. Yeah, you should see it. FF6 Pixel Remaster, I know. I know. I wanna get those Pixel Remasters and play them. Look what it's about to be and how little does it have to cost before I start using the in-game store. They're all on sale right now, girl. Eventually, the game will get you to buy things from the in-game store, and you will just do it. Guarantee you will do it. Ooh, I want her. I want the Flambanero out. I was not going to, and now I've seen the Fat Cat. Fat Cat is where a lot of people, it gets a lot of people out. And the, oh yeah, and the Play Dead emote, that's a good one. I'm not gonna use the mana chips on him because he's a commando. The male Lalafell just points his ass up in the air. Oh, so it's like the presented emote. Obsessed.
Sorry.
Vigilica, we'll do a Protectica. We will do a Shelga. We'll go back to Relentless Assault, and we'll just keep going. I saw that they announced like 2 Yu-Gi-Oh games, right? And I was like, oh, that's cool. But I also already have Legacy of the Duelist, so I'm like, do I need any more? Because this one's kind of got everything. So I'm just like chilling with Legacy of the Duelist. Which I should totally stream sometime, because that would be fun.
Eat this!
Bye.
Oh, thanks, Mog.
Thank you, Mog.
He's a weird little critter. Looks like he stepped right out of Nautilus. Hey there, fella.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's like a theme park mascot.
What's a theme park?
Well, it's a place where people go to just go on rides and
He's
have
like,
fun.
what? I don't understand.
I guess you only have them when times are peaceful and prosperous, not like where you're from.
And where do you come from, anyway?
A place that doesn't have much in the way of fun or civilization. That's where I'm from.
Kind of reminds me of Vanille and Fang.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, he's a lot like him.
Really? How so?
They were born on Grand Pulse, just like you. Back then, on Cocoon, that was really unusual.
Huh. We have things in common.
I'll make sure to introduce him to you. One of these days.
Okay. Audio desync, thank you. I will fix it now. Bear with me. I don't know exactly why that happens, but if I reset my capture card, it fixes it. No, yeah, that happens for some reason. I don't know why. Do you think you can ride this chocobo? Don't worry, that song is still happening at some point. Can I chocobo my way back over to the beginning? I have to imagine I can since they gave me a chocobo. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh my god, that was so cute. Screams like some indie company. Okay. Yeah, at 14.1.0, the problem wasn't that it was low budget and like shitty as fuck. The problem was that it was too high budget, so no machine could run it properly, and also it sucked. They had motion capture in every single cutscene. There was pots of potted plant in the street that had more polygons on it than the character models.
Hey, don't get too wound up now. People start to make mistakes when they stress out too much. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Okay, let's do this.
If you want to try, be my guest.
What do you mean?
For every road, there's a different gate. If you try to use a gate that's meant for someone else, well... See?
Does this mean Snow can't come with us?
He cannot come
Yep,
with us.
he stays.
He's not a monster, so we can't take him.
Guess I drew the short straw.
And don't you do anything foolish behind our backs, like trying to take on giant flans single-handed.
Yeah, you behave yourself or else. You got it? I'm serious, Snow.
I'll be good.
I really don't like Snow's new look. I like it except for the hair, because he looks like a chocobo. Is that a new listing? I don't remember zero about what happens to Snow in this game. Coliseum Year Unknown. Oh god, so many of them today. Oh my god, 2 in a row. 4 in a row? 5 in a row? Alright, girl. No, oh god, they're fucking coming. I just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them all at once. Give me just a second. Gotta take care of this. Okay, I think I got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus, yeah, okay, I got them all. Too many! Let's go to the Coliseum! The Coliseum. Mediocre streets. Gremlin in the sheets. I love it. Coliseum. I'm a gremlin in the sheets. Mediocre in the streets. Oh, excuse me. Wait, no. Gremlin in the streets. Mediocre in the sheets. Is that what... There you go. Yeah, I'm bad. Booty.
Who said that?
That guy.
My domain exists outside the marcher cages. It is unseen and unknown, beyond life.
That guy.
Until the day the bell of the goddess tolls, this realm welcomes not the living. Begone from here, you bring not but calamity.
How rude.
My halls already play host to an omen of time-shattering misfortune.
An omen of misfortune. Something that doesn't belong here.
With you by my side.
Okay then. We'll make you a deal.
Tales of Arise, we worked on my 4 arms. Yes, I love that. I'm so excited to play it.
Face judgment at my hands.
You want this omen gone from here, right?
I'm so
Give it to
about
us,
it.
and we'll leave you and your realm in peace. What do you say to that?
That guy. Oh, no, thanks, buddy.
The day of reckoning has not yet come.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Job well done.
I'll be waiting.
I hope he's still okay back there.
Yes, I can't wait to rap about
I bet he
it.
won't be waiting by the
You
gate
are going to be
for
much
us.
further than
No, I
me because
suppose
you've been
not.
playing it way
Just like my
longer.
sister. Always just charging ahead.
Charging ahead into an early grave.
My forearms ache
He
from
acts like he's
Noel's
everyone's
arms.
boss, just
Ooh.
marches ahead. and
I'm not
never thinks
ignoring
how
your
much
chat
danger he's putting
today.
himself in. Idiots like that. They're all the same. Their heads in the clouds, thinking self-sacrifice can somehow save everyone.
Oh, you're not going to be
People die
banned,
anyway.
Mogwai. Silly little
Noel, I
Mogwai.
hope you don't get yourself killed.
Huh?
After all, you've risked your life a lot of times. To help me, I mean.
Why? But I can tell the difference between fantasy and reality. I'm not like Snow.
I didn't say you were.
He just took off and left you alone. He did what he wanted. Didn't care who he left behind.
Yawning. I'm just tired all the time. I'm such a sleepy boy.
I understand why Snow made Noel so angry. Once upon a time, someone Noel loved left him behind. It hurt him almost more than he could bear.
Noel's a 28 waist.
Still does.
It's too tiny.
He didn't have to tell me. The pain on his face made it clearer than words ever could.
Ooh, a white hole.
I can't believe that worked.
Lucky he was open to reason.
Anything hiding out around in this place?
Surely a gift of the goddess. Return to the sunlit waterscape and help out Snow, Kupo.
Oh, hey, girl. Sarah's doing a Tita's narration. Yes.
Nice.
Better put some me honor in. Is there a difference? Put some meat in these bones, honey. Put some meat on these bones. I don't care. Oh, hey. I don't care where the meat goes. Woo! There's lots of fun treasures around this place. I'm into it. That's my mom. I'm gonna keep looking around. Because this is dope. Don't forget bones. Yeah, don't forget bones. Any chat ever top the debut of the Kumpat? Oh my god. Nothing will ever be as good as the Kumpat. Nothing will ever top that. It was a lot. The Kumpat was an experience. The Kumpat was something that happened to all of us. Is that on VOD? Well, I archive all of my VODs on YouTube, so it's somewhere. I don't think anybody clipped it or anything, but it's out there somewhere. Y'all explain this Kumpat to me. So in Genshin Impact, they added like player housing that you can put furniture and stuff. Kumpat is a turtle. And I was putting out furniture in my house, and there was this big pot, and I was like, oh cool, a pot, I'll put this somewhere. And I went to go put it down, and it was like filled with this white steaming liquid, and I was like, what? So we all decided it was a cum pot because it was full of hot boiling cum. And this is a whole lot of conversation. So then we we made a whole bedroom out of it and put Zhongli in there so he could watch over the cum pot, and then a journal in the corner so people could journal about the cum pot. It was a lot. But the Kumpat was a lot. The best kind of cum, hot boiling. Yeah, it was quite the experience that day. Little Boba Tiba. Hey Panic, what's up? You caught us just in time talking about the Kumpat. Yeah, I couldn't breathe. I could not breathe. It was so funny. I was literally dying.
At the summit of Yashas stands the ruins of the Farseer city Padra.
Let's go back to Yashas Masif, but in the alternate timeline.
Civilization storied in the annals of Grand Pulse. Here, the young Hope Estime is leading the Academy in an effort to learn more about the mysterious Oracle Drive. However, this world is not like the world of 10AF that Noel and Serah had visited previously. Things have changed.
So maybe the eclipse is gone in this one. So maybe I can find that one dumb bitch's glasses that she dropped. No, it was a watch. What's our take on homemade mac and cheese? Okay, so here's what we do for mac and cheese. For homemade mac and cheese, we love it. We put a lot of broccoli in it when we make homemade mac and cheese. Sometimes we put some buffalo sauce in there, but then we usually make it in a big casserole dish and put a bunch of breadcrumbs on top.
Back in the sky.
And then put it in the oven and finish it in the broiler so the breadcrumbs get nice and toasty.
In the first place. History here has changed.
If the paradox didn't happen, then maybe Hope never had any reason to come here.
There's still the Oracle Drive. Maybe that would have been enough of a draw for him. Only one way to find out.
Said that
just speaking my language, girl. Penny with cheddar, mozz, provolone, lots of butter and milk, some garlic, dash, and pepper. Oh yeah, we use a lot of garlic in ours too. Ooh, truffle oil, that would be good.
We can't be sure.
Oh, sometimes we chop up some like roasted chicken and put that in there if we're feeling like some meat. Yule said that if you change the future, you change the past. What exactly does that mean, girl? Nobody knows. How can the future affect the past?
I don't get it. I can see how the past can affect the future, but how does it work in reverse? It makes no sense at all.
Yeah, well, damned if I know. Maybe Hope or Alyssa can tell us.
Alyssa. Oh, Alyssa. We love Alyssa.
The fal'Cie that caused the eclipse. What was it look?
So it is the same map.
Looking for up in the sky?
Future, maybe? Who knows?
Gouda and cheddar. Oh, yeah. Gouda in literally fucking anything. So good. I also like, for like a fancy grilled cheese sandwich, I like Gruyere. Havarti is also a winner. I love cheese, man. I fucking love cheese. Cheese is incredible. It's true. Cheese is the best. Excuse me.
Come on, Mom.
Pearl necklace. Ooh, girl. Trying to get. Oh, that is still blocked. I wonder where that dumb bitch's glasses or watch, whatever the fuck she dropped. I wonder where that is. Take turns cooking and having each other over. Oh yeah, that would be the best. Friend mental issues. I had so many nachos. Yeah, making sausage gravy. Yes, we're making homemade sausage and biscuits. We're biscuits and gravy tonight. Used to joke I would die at 36 of a cheese-induced heart attack. I mean, that's not a joke for me. That's real. My specialty is bulgogi. Ooh, some bulgogi. I have a signature recipe. I don't make it often because it takes a lot of preparation. It makes a huge mess.
Sorry.
But it's chipotle lasagna, and it's really fucking good. But I don't make it often. You make bulgogi? Where you live? I'm coming. Florida. Florida, baby. But yeah, that chipotle lasagna is so good. Ugh. I need to make it again soon, I think. Make a big double batch of it and freeze it.
Welcome home.
How did you...
Yule. Did you come through the gate too?
The one you met was a different Yule. A Yule from the future.
What?
So, you don't know me either.
I know about you. I've been watching you both.
You can see the future, can't you?
I can trace the timeline. I see the future and lead others along the correct path. I came here to confirm something
I like how she has
already
a
know.
necklace made out of M&Ms.
You and I are the same.
What do you mean?
You, too, can show others the way.
Wait. I don't get it. How are we the same?
Because you're a you. You just have a jet set cook-off. Yeah! Ooh, white chili with red beans and habanero sounds amazing. Ooh, why gotta be white? No, that sounds so good though.
It looks like Yule lives in this time too.
Noel, are you okay?
Yeah, it was just so unexpected. Threw me for a loop.
Death loop? I met another girl with the same name and face as Yule from the future. What does it mean? Is Yule... how am I the same as Yule?
She said I was the same as her. I wonder what she meant by that.
She also said you can show others the way.
It sounded like I'm supposed to do something. Like a mission or a destiny.
Maybe your job is to show us the true timeline.
You mean like what I'm doing now? Changing the future and all that?
Hand on hip. Changing the future and all that. Ooh, yes, Kobe beef chili. Yeah, we make a good sweet potato
we
chili.
through time, solved the paradox, and met two girls who looked exactly the same. And now, at last, we found our way back to Hope's Oracle Drive. He'll be waiting for us. Or perhaps he won't. Maybe after all this
That does sound
time.
real fucking good. Now I'm hungry. Y'all making me hungry up in this chat on this day. Two girls, one look.
I was afraid of what would happen if no one was here.
I guess the ruins were interesting enough. They didn't need the paradox to draw them here.
Two girls, one look. Two Yules, one cup. I'm gonna fill you up tonight. Ooh, yeah, girl. Hey. Oh, see, they got all the same treasure chests. Because they're all empty.
Perhaps a lost
Yeah, I'm gonna eat the shit out of that biscuits and gravy. Don't you worry. Oh, but in the other timeline, there was a chest right here to throw Mog at, and now they're in this timeline. There is not.
If you ask me, there are a lot of other things they should be doing. The Academy is interested in the paradox.
I was feeling weird opening incognito tab. Well, why are you opening incognito tabs at work?
The director made his way into the ruins?
Yeah, like food, right? Yeah, the biscuits and the gravy is code.
I'm with the Academy. I've been here for a while, researching the gates for the most part. There haven't been any reports of major paradox effects. However, the director ordered me to come here and investigate the area.
The sun feels so amazing! Time for my feathers to soak up some of that good old vitamin D for
Get
extra
that
fluff.
vitamin D, baby.
Oh, Chocobokelina! Sorry, didn't see you there.
Oh, these are weaker than the ones I have. They're all weaker than the ones I have. The Lunar Stinger and the Volatile Spark were like really good, and they just let me buy them so early in the game.
Thank you for shopping here on this bright and sunny day. I think it's time to hit the beach, don't you?
My college self goes back like, what are we watching today? Yeah, sausage gravy.
I've woken from a long dream.
It's unusual that this place is so crowded.
I've started investigating the ruins nearby, but to be honest, I don't even know what I'm looking for.
Me as an adult.
Oh no! Did I miss the excitement again?
Dogs make much better pets than cats.
Wow.
The paradox
We're
research
just
team
blurting
is
that
here.
out as someone walks by. Dogs make much better pets than cats? Like, fuck off, girl. Who are you talking to? Who are you telling?
But I think they'll be here soon.
Whoa, hold up. This is a restricted area. There's an important investigation
Remember what the
going on here.
Zoobly Zoo. Oh my god, get out. She's giving me Zoobly Zoo.
In a world where the paradox was solved, the eclipse never darkened the sky in the first place. No one remembered that Noel and I had been here. But even so,
Zoobly fucking
Hope was
Zoo.
there, waiting for us. Of course, his memories had changed. We had our 10-year reunion all over again, as if our last meeting had never happened.
Oh, I'm such a sleepy boy.
When we explained his memories had changed
Good, yeah.
because the paradox had been dissolved,
Your references are out of
Hope
control, Jay.
believed us
Everybody
without
knows that.
question. And then...
I have something I want to show you.
Totally. Oh my god, more of them!
It is lightning!
This is a recording of the future. We're unable to identify the location or circumstances. There is one thing we're sure about, however. And remember, we don't know what era this is. Lightning is alive in that place. In my memory, Lightning disappeared after the battle with Orphan, but she's living somewhere in the future.
So it's not just a dream, is it?
Exhausting.
She's out there.
Then I'm going to find her.
Koopa Koopa?
Stop!
And you will find her, Serah.
That's the last one, though.
After all,
For now.
you traveled through time and found me. Many years of research have finally borne fruit.
We love a fruit.
It all began with the Oracle Drive. We excavated it from ruins many centuries old. Yet it recorded an image of Cocoon, supported on a pillar of crystal. It was an impossibility, an enigma. Impossible, but a reality nonetheless. This is when I learned what I must do. If it was possible to journey through time and look into the future, then it must also be possible to travel backwards and change the past.
Right.
I wanted to change history, make things better. Not just bring Lightning back, but Vanille, and Fang, and my mother.
Okay, I guess that wasn't the last one.
So that's what your research was about.
Chasing the impossible, you might say. But you've made me realize something. It's clear to me now we are not the only ones who are intervening in history.
Oh?
The past has already been changed. Serah, you are the only one who remembers a time when Lightning survived the fall of Cocoon.
Yeah.
Director!
Go.
What happened? Did the prophecy get rewritten?
Not necessarily rewritten. It could be the original prophecy restored as it once was. Perhaps a continuation of the first recording.
If this is showing us the future, then someday Cocoon will fall. Noel, you told me in your time Cocoon didn't exist like it does now.
Yeah, it came to ground long before I was born. After it happened, the whole world just fell apart pretty much.
But who made it fall? Could it have been Caius?
Hydrate with biscuits and gravy.
It couldn't do that.
When is Cocoon supposed to fall? How many years? Is it soon?
No, not for a couple of centuries.
Oh, that's a long time from now. I mean, none of us will even be alive to see it.
But others will. Cocoon will fall into Grand Pulse. Imagine the catastrophe. Think how many lives will be destroyed.
Right. That's the future I lived in.
It doesn't have to happen. No, we can change the future. We can stop Cocoon from falling and make your world a better place.
Yeah, but how? You think you can go to the time when it falls and hold it up yourselves?
Yes.
Do you even have a gate to take you there?
Well,
It might not be necessary to travel to the specific time and place.
How so?
The future depends on what we do now, right? Yes, there is a chance Cocoon will fall, but we can start working now to prevent it from happening.
Right.
But what if you can't, Hope?
We can at least work to mitigate the damage. If we begin our research now, we have
how do
time.
we know that isn't what
Then, should
happened?
Cocoon indeed fall, we can help protect the planet and save the victims.
Okay, let's do it. We could try to solve things at the other end, in the future. While you start preparing in the here and now.
Yes, let's change the future.
If you change the future...
If you change the future, you change the past.
Serah?
It's nothing. Hope, thank you for the help.
Time will separate us, but we'll share a common goal.
Hope dreamed of changing the past. The weight of history drove him forward. But now, he's turning to face the future. A future even more frightening than the past. Serah, do you believe too? Do you believe in your own past?
I don't know, man. I don't know what I believe in. This game story is so confusing. I gotta take a break. I gotta pee, so I'm just gonna take a quick old break. We'll be right back with some more Final Fantasy 13 too. They ain't let me pause this game? Okay, well, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, guys. Alright, I'm back. Had to get some more of these little orange bitches. What a delight.
Lightning was fighting in Valhalla. That's where I met her. And that's when she told me to come and find Serah.
I see. Valhalla, otherwise known as the Unseen World.
I think Lightning wants us to fix the timeline. Put it back how it was. Maybe that's why she gave me the power to travel through time and control monsters.
She was unable to do anything on her own, so she turned to the one person she trusted more than anyone. Yes, it is possible, although the idea raises even more questions.
How do we save the future?
Listen, Hope. What are we supposed to do if we want to save the future?
The space-time is twisted and must be straightened. Find the largest paradox and resolve the contradictions. Tell me, Noel, looking back from the future, what was the most dramatic event in history?
The fall of Cocoon, no question. Wait. Do you think someone created a paradox to make that happen?
Assuming such a thing is possible, then yes, maybe. Again, hypothetically speaking, I wonder if the man that Lightning was fighting is involved.
If he is, we're in big trouble.
I shall try to avert the tragedy. Then, just maybe, you will have homes you can return to.
It seems unbelievable the crystal pillar could become so fragile.
It was weakened, little by little, over many centuries. The war was simply the straw that broke Cocoon's back. But what does Caius want?
What doesn't he want?
Believe in your future. You can bring the people you love together again.
Okay. Sure. Oh, I can go this way now.
No. You know, I started this journey hoping to find my sister. But now, I want more. I want to save the future.
But who cares? No big deal.
So do I, Serah. So do I. Time to travel again.
Kupo! Find the gate and the key, Kupo!
Okay.
Right now, we don't have a clue where the artifact might be. There are still some...
The director came by earlier to tell us. The area where they found the Oracle Drive is up ahead.
I want more of Noel's hot arms, am I right? Yeah, you right, girl. Yeah, you right. Can I beat anything? Is there anything in here? This is no. Okay. Oh, and now I can just walk back out. Alright, deal. So there wasn't anything here.
I wish something would happen.
Okay, girl, chill.
Important relics have been detected nearby. Who knows? Any one of them might lead to an extraordinary discovery.
Sure, Dan. Oh, Kupo-po-po. Kupo-po-po-po.
Come on,
Oh,
Mom.
Kupo-po-po. Oh, 600 gil. That's almost 700 gil. So wait, what do I do here?
Go, Mom, go!
All right then. Where's the gate that fits this key?
I don't sense anything strange within the ruins, but I did feel a disturbance from the direction of the mountains.
Okay, so we'll go back that way. Maybe we'll find that dumb bitch's watch. Step into the rainbow. What a jam. Nope, Serah, you gotta hit him. Damn it. Serah! Let's get Sporanthus. They start at half health anyway. And if we can kill them before they life drain back to full health, our lives will just be a lot easier. Y'all, I'm sleepy. That bed over there is looking so comfortable. I'm gonna go take a nap on it. I slept good last night too. I don't know why I'm so tired today. I'm just a sleepy boy all the time. I just really like sleeping, I guess. I was trying to tell some of our friends, we were talking about our favorite things in the world. Or like our favorite things to do. And I was like, fine, in order. Number 1 is eating. Number 2 is sleeping. And number 3 is... I was like, playing video games. They were like, not sex? I was like, I like sleeping and eating way more than I like sex. That's just who I be. Really love sleeping. Really love eating. Playing video games is pretty dope.
Sorry.
Food is way better than sex. Agreed. I love eating. But also sleeping. Also so good. Oh, I got a monster! A monstie! I got a mandrake. No sleeping for me, I like being awake. No, girl. I love sleeping. It is the best. You just wake up from that good sleep and you're like, ooh. I am rested and I'm ready, baby. Too many nightmares. Oh, yeah. So I also get night terrors, which is really shitty. But when it's good sleep, that sleep is good. When it's the night terrors, that's not good. That's less good. Or the sleep apnea, that's also less good. Oh, the screaming and the sweating. Oh, so much screaming, so much sweating. Night terrors suck. I'm like so happy for anyone that doesn't have to deal with them. Because, honey, the screaming and the sweating. The screaming and the fucking sweating. That was the worst. I'm gonna throw Mog up here. I know there's a way up there because there's a lady to talk to. I'll just throw a Mog up there too. Happy for marijuana that kills your sleep. Yes. But I'm also on some medication that, like, one of the side effects is really intense dreams. Which fucking sucks. So that I cannot control, unfortunately. Would that I could. Would that I could. Oh, I fucking missed it?
So do it!
Try this.
Okay.
Oh, Phoenix, welcome back! Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. The new horror movie on HBO. Oh, Malignant! That came out today! Ooh, it came out today, girl. Ooh, I want to see it so bad. I'm so excited. Ah! It's a new James Wan horror movie. He did like Insidious and The Conjuring. So like he's pretty good at making a good mainstream horror movie. So I'm into that.
Thank you.
Also, he did Aquaman, and that was a movie that exists in this timeline. Best thing I could say about it. Ah! Oh, good. No unpleasant surprises. Good. Ark Survival Evolved. I hate that game so much. dabbled with it. Oh, I had a guy named Phoenix in the old tribe. Oh. You're like trying to figure out if this was like a whole thread. Rage quit arc a while ago. Yeah,
that wasn't even a warm-up.
Into the unknown. Oh no, we gotta hit the Gahangbas. Teach me about Gahangbas. Yeah, that's a Tales of Exilia joke. Speaking of Tales games. Frozen 2 was not my favorite, but I was like, yeah, the plot made no sense, but it was very pretty. My god. Hang on. Oh, wow. We're getting hit again, y'all. I like that this one's called Haas Uwu. I like that my alerts just stopped. They were like, I'm exhausted. Do they just target LGBT streamers? They target any minority streamers. Anyone, like any African American. Oops. Ignore that message. I was trying to hit ban. Yeah, and then they hate raid them. Just spamming like racial slurs and stuff in their chats. Quality gameplay experience, yeah. So that's why we just gotta ban the bots, because if we're not on the bots' radars, then they can't. Twitch could fix that, yeah. It's a problem that Twitch wasn't really doing anything about it for a long time when it first started happening. But now they're suing the people behind them, so that's good. Yeah, you don't need much time to run a bot. They just make the bots and they let them run loose. I'm trying to find this dumb lady's watch. Teach me about Gahongas. Human scumfuckery. Optimized and automated. 2021, everyone. Because who do people irrationally hate? Minorities.
Good boy.
I'm gonna play so much Dead by Daylight tonight. Yeah, it's true. We do. We truly do. It's like, leave us alone. Minority is literally called minorities. Oh, I got a monster! A Gandayakas. Alakalakala. Over there. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. I bet you this is where that lady's watch is. Oh, there's a gate down here. Hate breeds hate. That's true. What are you doing? Where are you going, buddy? He's like, ba ba ba. Go, bitch. Bring to Dada. Power chips. I'll take them.
That's my mug.
That's my mug. I didn't find that lady's watch. Oh. The mysterious artifact turned into an illusionary artifact, which is different somehow.
Noel, we can change the future, can't we?
We can, and we will. Then we can go back to homes that we've made safe.
Lightning. Thanks to Hope, I can see light at the end of the tunnel. He told us that if we solve the paradox, we can save the future. Meanwhile, in his own way, and in his own time, Hope is working toward the same goal. Together, we can keep Cocoon safe. And if we do, then I know I'll be able to bring you home. I believe this with all my heart.
I'm gonna do the AK co-op on stream. Yeah, I thought about it. I just, for some reason, didn't. It would have been cool. If they ever run another co-op event. Bye, bitch.
How many times must I see this?
Shelby, what are you doing? You got itchy head? Bless you. She's rubbing her head on the bed. Bless you, Shelby. Oh. Let's save, because this is weird. Can we just stream tonight? Ooh, what are you streaming tonight? Oh my eyeball itches. Ah. Oh yeah, Medieval, that's right. I watched you play some of that.
Kupo. Kupo.
What the heck?
Yeah,
is
that game
this
looks
place?
dope.
Whoops, wrong turn.
I haven't played a good game like that in a long time. You
I guess if
50
we
other
don't
people
resolve
got
the
that
paradox,
nice.
this place will stay suspended in limbo.
Doesn't look like there are any other gates.
Yeah,
either.
find that. You've got to find that hole and just fill it, baby.
Yeah, Mog is right. We should turn back.
Kupo.
A casino ticket. Yeah, that game looks dope. It reminded me of like when I used to play like Civ, like old Civ. Like Civ 2. It also, for some reason, made me want to go back and play the old like Heroes of Might and Magic games, which are so good.
Is this where I think it is?
What? You mean Valhalla?
Could lightning be here?
No. Something's different.
Oh, I haven't played Humanity yet. It does look dope, though.
This isn't Valhalla. It looks like it, sure.
It's not
but
Game
not
Pass?
the same.
I feel like it's on Game Pass.
This is the rift between gate and gate. It's the void beyond, Kupo.
So, are you saying we're lost?
Kupo. Kupo.
Did you fall out of bed?
I need a break. Finding my sister isn't gonna be easy.
Kupo.
We had a legend back home about a goddess.
Huh?
We hunters passed the story down from father to son. It gave us strength when times were tough.
What was it?
Never give up, for the goddess Etro watches always and helps those who help themselves.
It's not much of a legend, really, is it? It sounds more like common sense to me.
Got him.
Yeah. But when the going gets rough, you don't need anything complicated. Just a reminder to stick things out. Let's just keep telling ourselves that every time we go through a gate, we're getting closer to lightning. Sound good?
Where's Hope? Oh, you
Sounds
just
good.
missed him. Shelby, what are you doing?
This place seems weird enough. How is it
Yeah, we were
different
just
from
hanging out with
Valhalla?
Future Hope.
The void is simply a shadow of Valhalla. It's a space that connects the gate's entrance and exit, Kupo.
Koopa.
Let's go check it out.
The answer is being a damn dork. Oh yeah, he's a hella dork in this game. I love it.
No good. We can't get past.
It's just a, like, you could just climb it or jump over it or something, girl. You've been jumping over all kinds of weird shit. So, Square Enix released what they're gonna be showing at Tokyo Game Show. Like what games they're gonna be bringing there. Guess what was not on it? I mean, they already said it wasn't gonna be on it, but Final Fantasy 16 was not on it. But what was on it was Stranger of Paradise. Mog, come here. So we'll see more of Stranger of Paradise, I suppose. Which is cool. Come here, baby. What are you doing? Come here. There you go. Gameplay reveal for Tiny Tina's Wonder. Yes, I did. Yeah, we watched that PlayStation Showcase yesterday live.
Come on, Mog.
It was fun. That Soul's like, yeah. Isn't that a Stranger of Paradise? Isn't that a Burnout game? Yeah, Stranger of Paradise is the Final Fantasy 1 Isekai reimagining as a Souls game kind of thing they got going on.
That way.
800 gil. That's almost 900 gil.
Nice.
Nice. You dork. Final thoughts on that D&D game you streamed not too long ago? It seemed cool. It seemed a little jank. I'm sure that if I had people to play it with, I would enjoy it more, especially if it had split screen, which it doesn't at the moment, although they did say they're adding it later. Yeah, I'm not going to open up a new location if you get stuck. Yeah, okay, cool. But yeah, I mean, it seemed cool. It seemed like a cool, fun, like couch co-op game. Unfortunately, it just doesn't have couch co-op. An actual release and early access. It was an actual release.
Time and
that was the release. E3 2022 Boyfriend Dungeon 2 announcement. Oh god, please. It's just not great, yeah. Bummer. Yeah, and that's what it needs is polish. I mean, I think that if they would have... I really think that if they would have just stuck it to the top-down, like the original Dark Alliance game, like Diablo style, I think that would have been better for them. But they wanted to make it like new and updated, and it just didn't really like be good, I guess. We're gonna go through this gate, but first I want to see if this chocobo can jump on that cliff where that lady was standing. Oh! I wonder if I was supposed to be able to do that. Void Train. Ooh, what's that? I don't know what that is.
See this flower? Isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? It's called the Flower of Fenrir. It only bears fruit once every couple hundred years, during the time of the eclipse. Unlike most flowers, it requires complete darkness to go through the process of bearing fruit. It's an amazing subject to research, but as you can see at this stage, it's still a flower. I don't know exactly how long it'll take or when it'll produce fruit, but I do know it's unlikely that it'll happen in my lifetime. But I can still
Why don't you just put it in a box or something? It's like Raft, but you're on a train in the void. Oh, that seems interesting. I'd completely forgive that game if the story was well presented, but just didn't hit the mark. Oof.
Really? You're willing to search for the fruit of Fenrir for me? I don't think it's possible to find one when there's no eclipse. Or do you know something I don't? Is there a secret way to obtain one?
Is there a secret way to eat my fucking ass, bitch? Wait, do I already have it?
This is the flower. I'd much rather study.
Let me down. I guess I could have just not used the Gissel Green, but it's fine. Oh, really quick. Really quick. I wanted to see if I could have sworn that humanity was on here. Oops. If there's a console version. No. Okay. JK. Just had to pop out and look at the game house real quick.
Our future.
Our future. Augusta Tower, 300 AF.
In 13 AF, the Academy built the Augusta Tower as a central information processing facility with an enormous artificial intelligence at its core. But now, centuries in the future, the system has suddenly begun to run amok. Somehow, the network system was attacked from somewhere in the future. When the Academy tried to respond and shut down the system, it was too late. The AI had already taken control of much of the Academy.
A computer virus from the future in the future, and it affected the computer in the past. A time virus? Girl. What? Does anyone remember early Buffy? This is maybe season 1, maybe season 2.
Two entities from different times cannot coexist. If this were
There was
to
an
occur,
episode about the
history would be infused
internet,
with contradictions.
and there was a girl who was like, I'm a
This would lead to
cyber
a
witch.
distortion causing the entire
And there was
world
an
to
internet
collapse.
monster.
The subjects
Or
require
something.
further analysis. Hypothesis. Their existence has initiated a distortion in history, and the entities are a living paradox.
I'm not very good with all this fancy machinery. What's going on here exactly?
The system that controls this facility has been hacked by someone from the outside. Wherever they are, they're trying to use the network in an attempt to
Go
override the
on.
system.
Oh, it just reminded me. Just some of the ridiculousness
some bad guy
reminds me of
snuck
this.
in and took over the tower?
In this
Well,
reminds
there's
me
an
of
easy solution
that.
for that. We just need to find him and solve this whole problem.
I'm a
Case
cyber
closed.
witch.
The
It's like,
security
this is a
system's
virus,
been hacked
a
too.
future virus.
So the security bots are just pieces of metal. And I don't think the person behind this is actually physically here. It seems like the culprit isn't even in this time at all. They're accessing the system from somewhere in the future.
Lucky for us, we have the means to get there. Let's give them a piece of our
It's a
minds.
shame over
Come
how
on.
long ago that series was. Yeah, exactly, right. And then you feel old. Future Paradox has infested the Augusta Tower of 300 AF, turning its chambers and passages into a confusing maze. Restore the rooms to their correct positions and resolve the anomaly.
We should flip the switch.
Solve the puzzle!
Yep, looking good.
Augusta Tower is turned into a paradoxical maze. Use the switches to rotate the rooms and make your way through the tower. Connecting open doors with passages will open the path before you. Learn which switches move which rooms in order to progress. This Future Paradox is created by BTC. Yup. Oh, move it. Who needs to walk to treasure chests? When you could throw Mog at them.
You did it!
Also, I vaguely remember there being treasure chests like, ooh, give me this guy. I want to capture you. I want to capture you. Baba Yaga. Flanboard. Oh, she said, I do not take electricity damage. Bam! I got him. Flamborg. What does Flamborg do? Flamborg is a commando. He's thunderproof. What's she learn? Armor Breaker, Bloodthirsty, Deep Protect, Chaser, Stagger Drain. Oh, these are like cool moves. Should I build Flamborg as my new commando? You can replace the, whoever I was using as my commando. Frag Leech? Yeah, let's try building this Flamborg. And we will take the frag leech out for the flamboard.
Yep, good.
Thanks, Noel. Looking good, Joker. But can I go? Oh, I can go out the other side. Oh, hey, treasure. More board. I might have to take this Scandroid out of my party for this place because these guys are immune to electricity and all he does is electricity. So I think I may need to replace him with the Flaminero. Yeah. Since it's useless to have the Scandroid out anyway. Oh, get a cat, meow! Oh, I thought we killed him. I did not. Just wanted to kill someone with a kitty clack. Paradigm pack. Scandroid, you are getting switched out for Flaminero. Also, can I take you on a magic carpet ride, baby? Oh, I already did this though. Why do I vaguely remember there being like treasure chests on the outside of this area, like on the floor and shit, that you have to throw a Mog to? Maybe I'm just imagining it. But I feel like there was. Meow. See, much better with a Ravager pet that actually does something. Stagger! I guess I don't need to stagger. He's about to die. Well, he staggered and died, so win-win in my book.
It's hard to believe that all of this is happening because of one person coming into the system.
With Dexteron. Let's see if we can capture him. Give him a monster pack.
It has to be. Maybe this is a paradox of some sort.
Should I walk down to the end of this path and see? Yes. Yes, yes, I will do that.
Can it go any further?
Yep, that's perfect. Because what if there's a hidden something? There's not a hidden something. I tried though. Unless it's something like above or below that I can only see from like this ledge, I just don't know. Something I have to throw Mog to. Oh, what's under this? Okay, that was amazing. That was the best.
No one's hurt, right?
Okay. Do not see anything. Nothing. Hi. Happy to you. I was gonna switch to diversity to have a medic in here, but I think we'll be able to do it without a medic, because this one's about to die. Let's just quit. There. And then this one will probably die before he does any real damage to anyway, so I'm fine. I like how weak they are to fire though, and that I have this Flambanero that I've semi-built up. So he's like useful. Instead of just focusing everything on that scan droid. The circular device in the middle of the room serves as an elevator. Use the elevator to go to the next floor. That's typically what you do with an elevator. Oh, I already got that one because I threw Mog at it. Wow! What up, dude? Quick. Which difficulty is this? Probably just normal. I typically just play games on normal. I don't remember what the options are. Not hard? Whatever the default is probably what I picked. I need to get that thing as a monster. Alright, let's go to the next floor. Boop. Oh, my nose ring is so loose today. Loosey little juicy. Oh, I saw that. How do I get down there? Seen that, you know, it's not telling me when I'm trying to do things. So rude. I've seen that little artifact down there, though. Is that... I feel like that was in, like, the middle. Let's go back down and watch carefully. Yeah, it wasn't down here. Yeah, it's right there. How do I get there? Interesting, interesting, interesting. So interesting and so perceptive. I'll never have to walk anywhere for treasure chests again. Just throw Mog at them. Then you win. That's my Mog. Chocobocolina, is that you, girl? Here. I finished WAF, but I want to play this again. What fun! I know, I want to play WAF again too. It's been ages. Last time I played WAF was when it came out, and I didn't finish it. I got to the chapter where they make you do all those annoying fucking mini games, and then I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do these. Where they do like that ending, and then they're like, that's not really the ending. They, like, let's do that again, but you can do it better. Here. If you know what I mean. I got some transparent ooze. Hey, Chocolina.
Hey there.
Ooh, why is she so secretive?
Wanna see what I got?
Let's see what I got. It's a penis.
Well, thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly. I'm like, I didn't spend any money. What do I want here? Firaga? Oh, so close to Firaga. Oh my goodness. death blow. Let's get you entrenched. Okay. I guess I could buy some of these things from Chocobocolina. Chocobocolina. Let's see if the Flamborg is gonna be my commando. What do I need for him?
Thanks again.
He takes chips. Flambonero takes the slivers.
Bargains, bargains.
Okay, are the droplets maybe? And we're gonna do power bolts for my Flamborg. Seems like the school keep changing the monitor inputs to fuck with the teachers. Ugh, that's so annoying. Students suck.
You'll come in.
I do need the slivers. Oh, but he needs bigger ones too. Alright, well, never mind. I'll use that for, it's hilarious. I love that.
Can it go any further?
Does it need to go further? Oh, I guess it does. Just reach out to me. The computer is broke. Oh yeah, and then you're like, change the input.
Yep, that's perfect.
Oh, that's what I want. The Flanitor. He is who I want. I need that dumb son of a bitch. Anything is still broken. Someone's watching this on the computer, press Control Alt up arrow twice. Don't do it. It's a trap. He's an IT guy. He's trying to trick you out. He's like those people in RuneScape that'd be like, if you want free things, all you gotta do is press Alt F4. Once would be a trap. Oh, okay. Alt F4 is turbo mode, yeah, see? Well, hi, Miss Shelby. I didn't get the Flanitor. I want the Flanitor. He is the best healer. Well, he is a good healer.
Can it go any further?
I was gonna say, what if I turn it further? Static is giving me a fucking headache. Oh, I'm sorry.
Nailed that one.
They tend to do that. That's why they call them statics, because they just make your head feel like it's filled with fucking static.
Come on, Mom.
Come on now. Users left the game. Users left. Yep. Yep. Oh, it's Friday, you guys. I'm so excited for the weekend. Stage 2. Now we start. No, not yet. Not yet. I need to go back and re-clear the Phylex fight from stage 1 with a higher score. Time to do nothing for 48 hours. Hi. Yeah, we started doing this thing with this other couple where we go to this wine bar called Postino's every Saturday for like lunchish time.
We did it!
And we just like hang out there for a really long time, and then we usually like, go out again afterwards. Because we're bougie. And we go to wine bars. Literally felt like a maze when turning the cube. I know, it's like, which way do I go though? Oh, you know what? I never found that a way to get that artifact. Let me go back down really quick. I wonder if I can get it from a different angle. Yeah, I need to be over on the other side of this room. I need to be here would probably work.
That way.
Oh! Sorry. So how do I get that? Oh no! Give me Flanator or give me death. Oh, y'all, they did release that Hellraiser pack for Dead by Daylight as well, so you can play as Pinhead from Hellraiser. I instantly purchased it. I was like, I don't even care. This is mine. Let me try one more time.
That way.
You're there, girl. No. Sorry, Kupo. Look at on the minimap, he's just like floating away into the ether, into oblivion. And then he comes back. And then he comes back. Okay. And then he comes back. Hi, Shelves. Hi, Mama, what you doing? Okay, we're up to the 15th floor. This seems like a good place to stop, because it is almost 4 o'clock. And that's my quitting time, babies. We'll be back on this beat some more on Monday. DBD seems to be one of those games where people get very angry. Yeah, people get tilted a lot really quickly in DBD. I just have fun with it, and so it keeps my sanity that I don't get like super moted by everything. So I just think it's fun, because I think a lot of people don't realize that when you die as a survivor, you don't lose necessarily. Like, you can still move up in the rankings by dying, and you still get blood points and stuff. So people get really, really moted when they're like, oh my god, I died. And it's like, sure, but like, you didn't necessarily lose by dying. It's wild. I just think it's fun. What do you think about Malignant? And while you're there, yes! I'm not going again tonight due to making dinner. Oh, you're not streaming more Tales tonight, Winter? Oh, I was gonna work. No worries. That's totally chill. Alright, let us bop on over. Who we raiding? Oh, mute this son of a bitch. He ugly. That's me. Maybe we're just gonna burn this motherfucker to the ground. No, just plug and shows. Calator made that. Calator made that command. It's pretty great. Friday Fire! Yes, please join the Discord. Calator has linked it in the chat there. You catch me back here Monday, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, as always, is the stream schedule. Follow me here at twitch.tv/JetSetSamurai. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on the Instagram, JetSetSamurai, and all those places. And yeah, we'll see you guys back here on Monday. I hope everyone has a wonderful, amazing, super fantastic, fun weekend. And stay safe and stay happy. Bye, y'all.